What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Key, man. I'm back at it again with another banger. And this is gonna be my first story time on this channel, man. This is something different. I want to bring something that's unique. I want you guys to get to know me personally, man. So if you have any more story times that you guys want to see, man, hit it in that comment section. Like, just let me know, man, what y'all want to see, and I'm going to provide that to you guys and girls. So I was in college, man. This is a college story time. I was about 19 or 20. First semester of college. So this was a spring semester. So that's like around March, right? This is like around March. And so it was this girl, man. It was this cute Mexican girl. She looked good, you know what I'm saying? She looked good. I like what I seen. She worked out. She took care of herself. She had a nice body. She had a nice physique, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it like that. She had a nice physique, and I wanted to get to know her better. You know what I'm saying? I like what I seen, So eventually I built up the courage to say something to her, man. And this was my exact words when I said, I really like your shoes that you have on, because she has some nice shoes on, right? So, and then we started talking and things like that. She said that I smell good. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate that. Like I would love to get to know you better. We should exchange information. So she gave me her number and she gave me her Snapchat, right? So we can be in communication. So we start texting, we start snapping a little bit more. I'm getting to know her a little bit better. Right? And then we going back to school, right? I started walking her to her car. I started walking her to her vehicle, man, and we talking and things like that. Before she left, I would be giving her hugs, and we just chilling. Like, we was just chilling, having a good time. And eventually she asked me, she's like, hey, do you want to go grab something to eat? I'm like, yeah, let's go. So we went to McDonald's. We went to McDonald's, man, and she bought me some food. She paid for the food. You know what I'm saying? She paid for the food, so I was like, okay, I like this. So we gonna fast forward a little bit more. So we getting to know each other. We talking. I'm hugging her every single day. But there was this one day, right? I snapped her, and I seen a picture of a dude that she was with. So I'm like, huh? I see a picture of some dude. I'm like, oh, okay. So I didn't say, I wasn't tripping on it. I'm not tripping on it because I like this dynamic that me and her have. What she got going on with him is what she got going on with him. But what me and her got, we got something special. We got something special. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, cool. And then he gets to texting my phone, right? He gets to blowing up my phone like, hey, bro, don't be texting my girlfriend. Hey, bro, I don't want you texting my girlfriend. I would appreciate it if you not texting my girlfriend. I'm like, okay, cool, bro. And then I would still be texting this girl on the side. I would still be texting this girlfriend, fam. And, he felt some type of way about it. So he would start to block me off of her Snapchat. He would block me, and he messed up doing that. But, he would block me and things like that. And she would tell me like, hey, I'm sorry. He's just insecure. And like, he's jealous and things like that. He doesn't really want me talking to you and things like that. I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't trying to hear it, fam. But like I said, we'll be constantly talking and texting and things like that. So it was this one day specifically after class, she told me, she said, well, my boyfriend's finna come up here and pick me up. I don't want y'all having like any issues, any problems. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave like a little bit earlier. So, so like it won't be nothing. I'm like, okay, that's all cool. Like, go ahead. So, so like, as I'm leaving and things like that, as like, I'm walking to my car in my vehicle, I'm walking to my vehicle to like leave. Like, I guess like he like, was like looking at me and stuff like that, but he didn't say nothing, what I'm saying? He didn't say nothing. Like I said, I went we went our separate ways, right? We went our separate ways, and me and her are still talking. Like, I want y'all to realize me and her are still talking the whole time. We still communicating, things like that. So I'm gonna fast forward to summer break, right? We was out of school for like summer break, and like in college you be getting like 2 weeks off and things like that. So it's like summer break. She texted me, she said, I would really love to see you. Like I want to hang out with you and things like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like this. I've been waiting on this moment. This is what I'm saying in my head. I didn't say that out loud. I'm like, I've been waiting on this moment. So pretty much, fam, I text her. I was like, you know, like what you trying to do? And she's like, you know, I'm down for anything, you know, like whatever you want to do, you know, I'm fine with it. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? We can do whatever. And, you know, we just chilling. We having a good time. You know, we hanging out. And she was just telling me, she was like this. She was like, I've been waiting so long to see you. Like, I've been wanting to spend time with you. Like, I've been wanting to spend some time with you. So she started talking, like, you know, she's like, you know, I just really like you and things like that. I'm like, okay, you know, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's interesting. So she just like communicating with me how she felt and everything. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then she said, cause we hanging out, we chilling, and she was like, I was just so ready to get my hands on you. So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. So I'm like, now we talking, feel me? And you know, one thing it leads to another. Saying we having a good time, we chilling and stuff, enjoying each other's company and things like that. And then she was just telling me, like, I had such a great time with you, you know, it was just so amazing, and you know, and I would love to experience this again. I would love for us to hang out again. I'm like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I would, you know, it'd be cool to come see you, you know, we can have a good time, you know what I'm saying? And it was just crazy, man, to know that, like, man, I took his girl, man, and he felt some type of way about it. I mean, there was nothing that he could do, you know. She was infatuated about what she seen, man. A young chocolate man, bro. But man, we had a great business appointment. We had a great business appointment, you know what I'm saying? She was looking forward to another business appointment. I ended up ghosting her. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I did ghost her, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But man, guys, I just hope this I just, you know, wanted to get this story time out, man, to let you guys know a little bit more about me personally. Like I said in the comments, if you want to see any more story times, because if you want to see any more story times, man, let me know in the comment section, man. It's your boy Key, man. I'm out. Peace, man. But most importantly, man, never be a sucker, man. I'm out.